This video is designed to help you start a music production business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a music production business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful music production business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. You do not need formal education in music or business for this business, but you need to develop the relevant skills. Try to learn more about this business by reading articles and referring Music Insider websites. Getting a degree in music production, sound engineering or recording, or seeking an internship at a professional recording studio can help you advance your learning. Decide on your area of expertise. There are lots of different types of businesses in music, and it's important to decide what you want to focus on. Perhaps as an independent freelancer, or by building your own studio. If you're a band or solo recording artist, you should also set up a business entity for tax purposes. Other music business possibilities include record labels, music publishing, live music venues, rehearsal studios, post-production houses, etc. You can be self-employed as a film composer, post-production engineer, sound designer, music producer, the list goes on and on. Don't try to be everything to everyone. Decide on a niche. Build out that contact list, develop skills that are specific to that niche. And you'll see, quicker than you think, how you're going to build a sustainable business for yourself. Get the right equipment. You should be able to make music from your own home. If you lack funds for creating a professional quality studio, you will have to arrange basic equipment like computer or laptop, with audio software. But for recording with live instruments, additional recording equipment is required. Choose an appropriate space for your studio. You do not need an office space for getting started. You can begin music production from your own home. For this, you just need a space in your home, which is free from distractions. Basement can be a good option as it helps dampen sound, and can be easily soundproofed. Choose a unique name for your company. You need to choose a unique name for your music production company, and then file a DBA, doing business as, form for it. You may also need to file additional paperwork and tax forms, depending on the state you reside in. Get published marketing materials. Marketing your new production skills is important for your success. You should market yourself both locally and online. You can get published personalized business cards, pamphlets, flyers, posters and other marketing materials for marketing yourself. Create a website. For the online marketing of your music production company, you need to have your own website. You can avail one of the less costly website building options for it. Affordable hosting plans offering a free domain name are also available. WordPress enables you to build your own personalized website, without any experience in website designing. Start producing your own music. Begin with producing your own music. After creating your own tracks, you can upload them on SoundCloud or YouTube as samples of work, for local and regional recording artists. Build contacts with local artists. Work towards having an active presence on the local music scene. Try to build contacts with the local artists having similar tastes and style. To work together with them, you need to negotiate terms with them, and sign a production contract with them. Music LinkUp can help you network with various music industry professionals around the globe, who can help you in starting your own production company, growing it and in making it a success. Get the word out, and network. These days, a website and social networking form a huge part of spreading the word about your new company. Being active in the niche or subgenre of music you want to be known in is vital. There are loads of people that want to make music, and the best way to connect with them is by proving that you're someone who really has their shit together. You want to be out and about in the community, proving that you're not some culture vulture. You're someone who cares about the music. You're someone who's developed a skill set, and you're just trying to find people who want to partner up with you. Go to industry events, not just to meet your competitors, but to meet potential clients. You already know by now that everything in this industry hinges on connections. So make them. Lots of them. Work hard, and do good work. The best advertising is still word of mouth. The better work you do for your clients, the more clients you'll get. It's a fact of life. It's really that simple, whether you're a publisher, an agent, a band manager, or a music producer. The more you hustle and put in the extra 10%, the better your odds are that you'll be successful. Be consistently good at what you do, and be consistently good to the people you work with. The word will spread about you. This is perhaps one of the most important principles to remember when starting your own music business. Treat everyone the same. Don't show favoritism, don't pull your effort if you're working with a smaller client. Put in the work 110%, always. The next part of the video is not specific to the music production business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the music production business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful music production business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these 2 extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, How much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a music production business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free music production business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.